Hello YouTube, yo guys, how you guys are doing? Today we are going to see a new video about how to install Windows 10 operating system in a virtual machine on our Proxmox server. It is very easy. Now I'm going to guide you through. Just go ahead and click the link in the download description. You will be greeted to this page. Select Windows 10, hit confirm, and it asks you to select the language. Go ahead and select the language and click on continue. It is going to generate two download links for you. Preferably 60 to 64-bit is the way to go. Select 64-bit. It takes some time to download, so I have already downloaded the file. Now just let me show the file to you. See there, I have already downloaded the file. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to launch a web browser. And point towards our Proxmox server that we have installed in our last video. Enter the login details and you will be good to go. Next, it is asking for a subscription dialog box. Click OK. Now go ahead and select the server and the local container. Select the content tab. Click on upload. This is where we are going to upload our image. Select file. Go to Mac data and select our ISO file and click open. And then click upload. So it is going to take a while for uploading this file to our server. So I am fast forwarding this process. By the way, if you like this video, please leave a like in this video. Please subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon so that it helps us a lot. Now that the upload is going to complete. Yes, it is done right now. So the next step would be to create the virtual machine. For that, you need to highlight the server and then click create VM. From here, you want to give the name for your VM, Windows. Click next and we want to select the ISO file that we have uploaded. And for the type of the OS, we are going to select Microsoft Windows. And the version, it automatically detects Windows 10. Now click on next. I'm going to leave this as default. Click on next. And for the hard disk, we are going to change the type to SATA. And we are going to assign 50 GB for this virtual machine. Going to click next. And for the CPU, we are going to leave all the values as default. Click on next, and for the memory we are going to assign 3 GB of RAM to this machine. Click next and we are going to add a network adapter. Click next and then finish. Now we have successfully created the virtual machine. So next step would be to start this virtual machine. So how do we start this virtual machine? We want to go and select the virtual machine in the left hand side that we have created now. Right click on that and then hit start. Once it is started, we can access the machine by right clicking the VM file and then selecting console. So console is the window where we can access the virtual machine. So now as you can see, our Windows is loading. From this point, it is as simple as installing operating system in a computer. The steps are exactly the same. So some of this process I will make it fast so that you don't want to sit back here and then watch all this Windows install. So now you want to select the language, keyboard layout and click next. Select install now. Now the setup is going to start. Give it some time, it will automatically start. So now here click I don't have a product key, and then select the Windows edition that we want. We are going to select Windows 10 Pro. Click next, and we are going to accept the license terms. Click on next. We are going to install custom installation, and then install it on our 50 GB drive. Click on next. So now this is going to take a while, so we are going to speed up this process. As you can see, we are progressing much faster, and now it is asking us to restart the machine to continue the installation. So we can either click restart now, or it will restart in 10 seconds. Now as you can see, the machine is restarting. It is going through all the phases like getting ready, installing the drivers. So we just have to sit back and then wait for the installation to complete. Now you can see that it is asking us to select the region. I am going to select the region as India. Click yes. It is going to ask to select the right keyboard layout. I am going to select US International. Click yes. And it is going to ask you to add a second layout. We are going to skip it. And then it is going to automatically detect our network connection and then ask you to log into the Outlook account. So we are going to skip it for now. Going to create the local account. So going to type the username for this system. I am giving this name as Windows VM. Clicking next, and I am going to assign a password for this machine. Confirm the password again by typing it. Click on next. So from the latest version of Windows 10, it is asking you to enter the security questions if you have forgot the password. So you can answer for any 3 questions, so that if you forget the password, you can reset it from your lock screen itself. This is a very handy feature which has been introduced in 1803 and later. So after you have completed the security questions, it will create the user account for you. So it is asking for Cortana Assistant. I am going to click no, since this is a virtual machine, and I am going to leave all these values as default, since I am going to not use this machine as a daily. So next, it is starting to configure the system for us by creating the user accounts and everything. So almost there. Now as you can see, we have successfully installed Windows 10 virtual machine. So now we have few things to do. So what are those things? First, I will minimize the search icon by selecting Cortana and select show Cortana icon. Next, I am going to assign IP address for this machine so that we can connect it to from anywhere in the network. For that, we want to select Ethernet network and sharing center, and then from here we can select Ethernet adapter, go into properties, select IPv4, and then add our own IP. In this case I am going to give 192.168.1.3. Gateway will be 192.168.1.1 and the DNS will be 192.168.1.1. Click on OK, and after I give OK, you can see that it has been joined into a new network. Then exit out of this, and then we are going to enable the remote permission for this system. Without that we can't remote it from anywhere. So for that, first I am going to go ahead into theme section, select desktop icon settings and enable my computer icon in the desktop. Next, going to right click this PC and select properties, and in the left hand side you can see remote settings is there. Select that, and from there allow remote desktop connections to this computer. Hit apply and OK. So that's it. We have successfully completed the installation of this Windows 10 virtual machine in our Proxmox server. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.